Next topic is kingdom fungi. They are also called multicellular decomposers. Multicellular means their body is made up of more than one number of cells. They are decomposers, means they break down the organic food molecule or complex food molecules into the simpler ones. Okay, they are heterotrophic nature, means they are unable to make their own food in the presence of sunlight. For the sake of food, they are dependent on what? They are dependent on other living organisms, or they take nutrition from the living surrounding organisms. Structure before structure, point is they are cosmopolitan means distributed everywhere. They are present everywhere, even in the air, water, soil, and on animals and plants. Okay, next topic related to the structure of the fungi structure is they are filamentous means they thread like structure, and the very important example is yeast. What is yeast? Which is unicellular in structure. Okay, unicellular, very important for your NEET examination also. Their bodies consist of long cylinder thread-like structure called hyphae. Actually, when you watch the complete colony of the fungi, it is made up of number of hyphae, students. Okay, made up of number of hyphae, and these hyphae, when combined, the collection of the hyphae called as the mycelium. Okay, some hyphae are continuous tubes filled with multinucleated cytoplasm, means within the hyphae the cytoplasm with number of the nuclei within it, not each nuclei surrounded by any cell wall. Okay, this type of structure or this type of distribution is known as cenocytic hyphae. Others have septa or cross walls in their hyphae. Some of the branches or some of the hyphae having the septa within it, that is the compartment like the structure or the septa is present, while other ones are aseptate. Aseptate means when septa is absent. The cell walls of the fungi are composed of chitin and polysaccharide. Very important question. What is the chemical composition of the cell wall of fungi? It is made up of chitin and polysaccharide. Student, again, what is polysaccharide? Poly means many, saccharide means sugar. Complex sugar. Okay, simple sugar means glucose, and complex sugar means made up of number of units of the glucose. Okay, this is known as polysaccharide. When we are talking about the polysaccharide, the very common example comes starch. Okay, so what is polysaccharide? The complex form of the sugar. Complex form of sugar is known as polysaccharide. Poly means many and saccharide means unit of glucose. Okay, now come to the next topic. What is related to the nutrition of the fungi? Most fungi are heterotrophic. Again, I am explaining you. Heterotrophic means they are dependent on other ones for the sake of their food. They are unable to prepare their own food. Okay, and absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrates, and hence are called saprophytes. Very important term. Saprophytes means they take nutrition from the dead and decaying organic matter. Okay, those that depend on living plants and animals are called parasites. Again, very important classification, students. Please listen me carefully. What do you understand by the term parasites? Parasites means when we or the any organism depend on living host, and for that from that host it takes the nutrition and shelter, and in return it harms that host. This type of relationship or this type of association is known as parasites. Okay, listen carefully. Those that depend on living plants and animals, some fungi depend on other plants and depend on other animals. For what? For the food. Okay, this type of relationship is called as parasites. They can also live as symbionts. What do you understand by the term symbionts? Sim matlab kya hota hai? Sim means combined. Bionts means two living organisms. When two living organisms are living together, this is known as symbionts, in association with algae as lichens, and with the roots of higher plants as mycorrhiza. Two important terms, students. Two important terms. First is symbionts, first is lichens, and the other one is the mycorrhiza. Okay, mycorrhiza means when the fungi associated with the roots of higher plants. Okay, this type of relationship is known as mycorrhiza. And when fungi associated only with the algae, okay, this type of association is known as lichens. These two terms are very important for your examination purpose. 2 marks question, one for lichens and other one for mycorrhiza. Okay, next reproduction. What type of reproduction fungi shows? First is vegetative reproduction with the help of the fragmentation, fission and budding. These three are examples. First is fragmentation. Fragmentation means when the body is divided into small short segments, and each segment develops into the complete new fungi, okay, new colony, that is the mycelium. Or second one is the fission, and third one is the budding. These are the vegetative form of the reproduction. Vegetative means when the sex parts or the sex organs are not involved in the reproduction process, only the vegetative parts are participating, then it is called as the vegetative type of reproduction. Next is asexual reproduction. It is with the help of the spores, special type of spores known as conidia or sporangiospores or zoospores. Listen, sporangiospores means actually in the colony of fungi, some hyphae get matured and modified in the form of conidia. Actually, the small ring or the collection of some bag-like structures, okay, which are connected to each other. Okay, this is called as the conidiophore. The branch or the hyphae which bear conidia known as conidiophore, and over which the conidia or the spores are formed. Okay, next is sporangiospores or zoospores. Next is sexual reproduction. It is by the help of the oospores, ascospores and basidiospores. These three important spores are there, very important. Next is various spores are produced in distinct structures called fruiting bodies. Actually, these are the spores, students, but where these spores are formed. Again, I am telling you, there is a complete colony of fungi known as mycelium, made up of many hyphae. Some hyphae get modified in the form of the fruiting bodies, which bear fruiting bodies. Okay, so these fruiting bodies having the different kinds of names according to the name of the fruiting bodies, they have different type of spores or the structures within it. Okay, next is the sexual cycle involves the following three steps. Three important steps related to the sexual cycle of fungi. First is the plasmogamy, second is the karyogamy, and third one is the meiosis. What is plasmogamy? Fusion of protoplasm between two motile or non-motile gametes. What is plasmogamy? Plasmogamy means the fusion of protoplasm of two fungi. Okay, fusion of protoplasm of the two different fungi, two different mycelium, two different hyphae. Okay, next is fusion of two nuclei. Karyon means nucleus. When nucleus reacted with each other or fused with each other, this is known as karyogamy. Okay, next is meiosis in zygote resulting in haploid spores. For the production of the haploid spores, they undergo the process of meiosis, that is the reduction division. Okay, next, when a fungi reproduces sexually, two haploid hyphae of compatible mating types come together and fuse. We know that for the sexual reproduction, always the two bodies participated. For example, in case of the mammals, in case of the human beings, one male and female fuse with one another and they form the zygote. But in case of the fungi, the two different mycelium, that is the two different colonies or the two different hyphae of two myceliums come close to each other, okay, and fuses with each other. This is known as sexual reproduction. In some fungi, the fusion of two haploid cells immediately result in diploid cells. Okay. In case of in other ones, when the haploid cells fuse with one another, they form the diploid cells. Diploid means 2n. Haploid means n. जब आप गैमीट्स की बात करते हैं तो गैमीट्स कैसे होते हैं? एन होते हैं, हैप्लॉइड होते हैं. और अगर हम बात करते हैं इसकी किसी कंप्लीट बॉडी की बात करते हैं तो वो क्या है? आपकी डिप्लॉइड है. ओके. मियोसिस मीन्स एक्चुअली वी हैव टू टाइप्स ऑफ डिविजन. वन इज माइटोसिस एंड अदर वन इज मियोसिस. माइटोसिस फॉर ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट एंड मियोसिस फॉर रिडक्शन डिविजन. रिडक्शन डिविजन स्टूडेंट्स मीन्स what is reduction division? Reduction division is a sort of division which is required for the formation of the gametes, that is the haploid cells. Okay. Next is, however, in other fungi, for example, ascomycetes and basidiomycetes, an intervening dikaryophase, 2 nuclei per cell occur. Later, the parental nuclei fuse and the cells form diploid. The fungi form fruiting bodies in which reduction division occurs, leading to the formation of haploid spore. This line is very important, students. Within the fruiting bodies means the specialized hyphae which bear sporangia. Okay, sporangia, what? Sporangia means some ball like structure within which the spores are formed. The very important point to be listened to be here first is, please listen carefully, students. Reduction division occurs leading to the formation of haploid spores. Which type of division occurs? Reduction division. Reduction means meiotic division occurs and haploid spores are formed. Okay, I'm explaining you once again this point. In some fungi, the fusion of two haploid cells immediately results in diploid cells. When two haploid cells, haploid means when two NN cells combine, they form the next cell, which is the resultant one is 2N, which is diploid one. Okay, 2N. However, in other fungi, for example in ascomycetes and basidiomycetes, an intervening dikaryophase occur. Okay, dikaryophase means when two nuclei per cell, when two cells combine with each other, two cells combine and two nuclei are present in one cell. Okay, later the parental nuclei fuse and the cells become diploid, and afterwards both the nuclei fuse with one another and form the diploid cells. Okay, next is haploid cells. Fusion begins. Dikaryophase. Di means two, karyon means nucleus. Okay, when two nucleus fuse, nuclei fuse, diploid body, and meiosis, again haploid spore. This is the sequential explanation related to the sexual reproduction of the fungi. Please see it. Haploid spores means N fuse with one another, fusion begin, fusion. Then dikaryophase. Dikaryophase means cell with two nuclei. Again, the next step, these two nuclei fuse with one another, nuclei fuses and diploid body is formed. Again, the meiosis occurs for the production of or for the formation of haploid spores. Okay, the morphology of the mycelium. Morphology means, students, the external structure. देखने में कैसा है? The morphology of the mycelium, mode of spore formation and fruiting bodies form the basis for the division of the kingdom into various classes. The morphology of the mycelium, mode of spore formation, how the spores are formed, how it looks, and the fruiting bodies, they all form the basis for the division of the kingdom into various classes. Okay, on the basis of these three, the kingdom divided into various classes. Which kingdom? The division of fungi occurs into various classes. Okay, next is classes of fungi. First is phycomycetes. First class is what? First is phycomycetes. It is found in aquatic habitats and on decaying wood in moist and damp places as an obligate parasites on plants. Okay, mean to say found in aquatic habitat. Where it is present? It is present in aquatic habitat, on decaying wood or moist soil, damp places as an obligate parasite on plants. The mycelium is aseptate and cenocytic, means septa is absent. Cenocytic means cytoplasm with many nuclei. Cytoplasm में जब बहुत सारे nuclei present होते हैं और septa present नहीं होता. Septa का मतलब partition present नहीं है. Okay, asexual reproduction takes place by zoospores and zoospores are motile, or by aplanospores which are non-motile. Okay, these spores are endogenously produced in the sporangium. Spores कहाँ पे बनते हैं? They are produced within the sporangium. Okay, zygospores are formed by the fusion of two gametes. These gametes are similar in morphology. When the gametes are similar in morphology means when two gametes which are fusing with one another, when they are of the same morphology, they are very similar. कोई भी distinction नहीं है. दोनों गैमीट जो फ्यूज हो रहे हैं वो एक जैसे स्ट्रक्चर के हैं, तो आप उसको क्या कहेंगे? आइसोगैमस. ओके, और जब वो दोनों गैमीट्स अलग अलग है, then it is called as anisogamous or oogamous. Okay, please listen carefully class, please pay attention. Found in aquatic habitat means where it is present. It is present in aquatic habitat, on decaying wood in moist and damp places, or as obligate parasite. ऑब्लिगेट का मतलब स्ट्रिक्टली अगर वो किसी एक टाइप के ऑर्गेनिज्म की बॉडी में पाए जा रहे हैं तो उसी में ही वो पाए जाएंगे, नॉट ऑन द अदर वन. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज माइसीलियम इज एसेप्टेट एंड सीनोसिटिक. माइसीलियम का मतलब क्या हुआ? द कंप्लीट कॉलोनी ऑफ द फंजाई. हाउ द हाइफा लुक्स लाइक. उसके पास क्या वहाँ पे कोई सेप्टा प्रेजेंट है कि नहीं प्रेजेंट है? ओके, अगर सेप्टा प्रेजेंट नहीं है स्टूडेंट्स तब क्या होगा? सेप्टा है तो क्या होगा? अगर मान लीजिए एसेप्टेट है, सेप्टा प्रेजेंट नहीं है, तो आप उसे क्या बोलेंगे? सीनोसिटिक, बिकॉज द साइटोप्लाज्म विद मेनी न्यूक्लियाई विद इन इट. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज asexual reproduction. It occurs by zoospores, and zoospores are students always motile. मतलब क्या हुआ? Motile means they are able to move. Okay, or by aplanospore, and this is an example of non-motile. These are the non-motile spores. Okay, all the spores are formed endogenously. Endogenously मतलब within the body. Within which body? Sporangium. What is sporangium? Fruiting body. What is fruiting body? What is fruiting body, students? It is a sort of bag-like structure. Okay, which are present over the specialized hypha in the form of fruiting bodies, within which reduction division or meiotic division occurs and haploid spores are formed. Okay, next is zygospores are formed by the fusion of two gametes. These gametes are similar in morphology. When the gametes are similar in morphology, then it is called as isogamous condition, and when it is dissimilar, it is known as oogamous condition. Okay, example is mucor rhizopus, again very important. Rhizopus also called as the bread mold. Albugo, the parasitic fungi on mustard. Very very important, these examples are very important. Okay, next, ascomycetes. Okay, ascomycetes also called as sac fungi. They are saprophytic, decomposers, parasitic or coprophilous, growing on dung. Dung means cattle dung. ठीक है, जो गोबर होता है उसे क्या बोलते हैं? डंग बोलते हैं. व्हेन फंजाई अकर्स और ग्रो ऑन विच आर ग्रो ऑन डंग. डंग के ऊपर जब पाया जाता है तो आप उसे क्या बोलते हैं? कॉप्रोफिलस कंडीशन. mycelium branched and septate. Here the condition, which type of the hypha are present, what is the relation of the hypha in respect to the septa. If in some cases septa is present, known as the septate. In some cases septa is absent, called as the aseptate. Okay, aseptate means cenocytic condition, means cytoplasm with many nuclei. Here what is written? Here the mycelium is branched and septate, means एक mycelium से कई सारी branches निकलती हैं and all are having the septa, that is the partition within it. Okay, asexual spores are called conidia, produced exogenously on the conidiospores. What are conidiospores? These are the specialized kind of hypha over which the conidia are present in the form of chain. Okay, exogenously. Students, exogenous मतलब बाहर की तरफ बनते हैं. अगर हम बाकी स्पोर्स की बात करते हैं तो वो एंडोजीनियसली विद इन द फ्रूटिंग बॉडी बन रहा था. बट इन केस ऑफ conidia they are exogenously, बाहर की तरफ बन रहा है. Okay, sexual spores are called ascospores, produce endogenously in ascus, produce inside the fruiting body called ascocarp. Where it is present? It is present inside the fruiting body called ascocarp, and these all are the very important examples. So please learn examples, very very important examples. I am explaining once again this point. Sexual spores are called ascospores, produced endogenously. Okay, endogenously means students within the sporangium. Okay, within the fruiting body. Here the fruiting body called as the ascus, produced inside the fruiting body called ascocarp. This is the fruiting body called ascocarp. Okay, and these are the examples. Come to the next, basidiomycetes, also called as mushrooms, bracket fungi and puffballs. Where they grow in soil, on logs or tree stumps, and in living plant bodies as parasite, example rust and smut. The mycelium is branched and septate. Again, the very important thing here, again the difference on the basis of the structure of the mycelium. The mycelium is branched and septate. Asexual spores are generally not found. Vegetative reproduction commonly by fragmentation. Here the mode of reproduction is fragmentation. That is the type of vegetative reproduction. Okay. Again, revision, classes of fungi. First is phycomycetes, second is ascomycetes, third one is basidiomycetes. Very, very important. Now, plasmogamy is brought about by fusion of two vegetative or somatic cells of different stains or genotypes. Okay. The resultant structure is dikaryotic. Dikaryotic means when the sexual reproduction occurs, in that case the two nuclei come close to each other. Okay, this is known as dikaryophase or the dikaryon. Okay, dikaryotic, which ultimately give rise to the basidium. Karyogamy and meiosis takes place in the basidium, producing 4 basidiospores. Why 4 basidiospores? Because at the end of the meiotic division always we get 4 number of daughter cells. Okay, so here again the meiotic division occurs and we get 4 number of, what we get? We get 4 number of basidiospores. The basidiospores are exogenously produced on the basidium. The basidia are arranged in fruiting bodies called basidio. What is called? Is it called basidiocarp? These names are very important, students. Very important thing to be learned. First learn the examples, then please see it very carefully. Basidiocarps, ascocarps, which are formed exogenously, which are formed endogenously, where the meiotic division occurs, how many number of the daughter cells are formed as a result of the meiotic division. These are very important. Okay, next one is deuteromycetes. This class is very important, students, also called as fungi imperfecti, as sexual form or perfect stage is not known for them. Very important, the question comes in your examination like this: which class of the fungi called as imperfect fungi and why? So answer is deuteromycetes called as the fungi imperfecti because the sexual form is not known. Once sexual form is discovered, member is moved to the ascomycetes or basidiomycetes. Okay, mycelium, again the structure. Mycelium, the difference on the basis of the mycelium. Mycelium is what? It is septate and branched, means septa is present and the branches are present. They are saprophytic, parasitic or decomposers. Again, they are heterotrophic, so they take the nutrition from the dead and decaying organic matter. Example, Alternaria and these. Okay, Colletotrichum and Trichoderma. Okay, these are the examples. Now come to the kingdom Plantae. It includes all eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms. We know that Plantae kingdom contains, it have the chlorophyll containing because it includes all the plants, and we know that plants are green in color and they have chlorophyll in within it. With the help of the chlorophyll, they all are able to produce their own food. Few members are partially heterotrophic, such as insectivorous plants or parasites, means or not all the plants are green in color. Actually, students, there is some set of plants which belongs to the insectivorous plants. Okay, insectivorous plants, or they are parasites on other ones. Okay, example, insectivorous plants, for your point of view, examples are very important. Insectivorous plants, bladderwort and Venus flytrap, and parasitic plants, Cuscuta. Cell wall mainly made of cellulose. What is the chemical composition of the cell wall of the kingdom Plantae? Cellulose. Okay, plant includes, this is the classification of the kingdom Plantae: algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. This is the classification of kingdom Plantae. Okay, life cycle of plants has two distinct phases: the diploid sporophytic and haploid gametophytic. When we are talking about the life cycle of any plant, it completes into two heads. First is sporophytic and the second one is the gametophytic. You know, students, gametophytic means gamete producing stage, and we know that gametes are haploid. Beta, haploid means N stage, gametes means sex cells. Okay, they are haploid N. okay, and the diploid means two ends, sporophytic, okay, that alternate with each other. This phenomena is called alternation of generation. So students, what is alternation of generation? Alternation of generation means sporophytic stage. For example, if you are comparing the any life cycle of any plant, okay, in its life cycle we have two important phases. First is the sporophytic and the second one is the gametophytic. Mean to say that first is the sporophytic lifespan time, and then it forms the gamete producing time. This is known as the gametophytic. Again the gametophytic forms the sporophytic. Again the sporophytic forms the gametophytic. So one cycle or the one form or the one phase is followed up by the other one. This is known as alternation of generation. This is very important and the 2 marks question for examination. See, what is alternation of generation? Sporophyte, gametophyte, two stages. Okay, sporophyte leads to gametophyte, gametophyte to sporophyte. This complete is known as alternation of generation and it carries 2 marks. Okay, next, kingdom Animalia. They directly herbivore or indirectly depend on plant for foods. We know that when the animals are directly dependent on plants, they are called as herbivore, or indirectly when we take the nutrition in the form of one or the other form, this is called as the carnivores. Okay, they digest their food in an internal cavity and store food reserve as the glycogen or fat. We know that we have the internal type of the digestive system, we have alimentary canal, we have internal cavity, that is the body cavity, we have a complete digestive system in which the digestion goes on, and we store the excess food in the form of the glycogen, okay, or in the form of fat. Their mode of nutrition is holozoic. What is holozoic type of nutrition? By ingestion of food, taking up of food, okay, this is called as holozoic. They follow a definite growth pattern and grow into adults with definite shape and size. They follow a definite growth pattern. All animals have a definite type of growth pattern and they grow into adults with definite shape and size. There is a remarkable difference between the young stage, adult stage of all the animals. Okay, higher forms show elaborate sensory and neuromotor mechanisms. When we are talking about some complex organisms, we know that we have some different type of the mechanisms in our system. We have neuromotor mechanism. Neuromotor means nervous system or mechanical system. We get the senses, we get the stimulus from the environment, and according to that our body or muscles respond. Neuromotor mechanisms. Most of them are capable of locomotion. We know that most of the animals are able to locomote, means they can move from one place to the other place. The sexual reproduction is by copulation of male and female followed by embryological development. Mean to say that when sexual reproduction occurs, the copulation, that is the intercourse between the two different organisms, takes place, that is the male and female, and it is followed up by the embryological development. How the embryological development? First the male female come close to each other, produce their own gametes, okay, gametes fuse and the zygote forms, and that zygote undergoes embryonic development, embryological development, okay, then complete fetus and the embryo will be formed. This is known as embryological development. Okay, any problem regarding this? Now a quick revision from the complete slides. A quick revision, students. Again listen me very carefully. Today I am going to explain you kingdom fungi. Okay, which kingdom? Kingdom fungi. This is very important. Very important point is they are called as multicellular decomposers. What they call? They are multicellular decomposers. Fungi are heterotroph, students, means they obtain their nutrients by absorption. Okay, saprophytic fungi, actually student, now the question comes, there may be a chances some students face the problem, okay, what are saprophytic fungi? Actually students, saprophytic fungi are the class which secrete some different set of the enzymes, okay, which break down the dead organic matter. When the dead organic matter break down, this material comes in the recycling process, okay, recycling. Then other fungi, some fungi are students, they are parasitic and obtain their nutrients from the living host, okay, living host. When they take the nutrition from the living host, they are called as the parasite, and when they are dependent on the dead and decaying organic matter, it is called as heterotrophs or the saprophytic heterotrophs. Okay, and their cell wall is made up of chitin. It is made up of chitin, students. It is made up of chitin. This is very important.